أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Brothers and sisters, we are all greeting you and thanking you for this attention you are giving us. We are here in Firdausi, house of Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni, to attend to a little discussion with people who represent his organization, but also his way of seeing and the platform that he put on road so that he can achieve the goals that he presented to Senegal, but also to the world. So first of all, we will have to discuss with Madieye Jhonson, who is a part of the communication cell of Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni. So we will ask him as a first question to present himself and to talk a little bit about his mission in the cell.
Well, first of all, I just want to start by thanking people that are here attending this meeting today, and also thank the one who asking the question here today. My name is Jhonson, nothing else but Madieye Jhonson. Somebody he was a believer, and also we just with Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké since the beginning of things, okay? Since he started being, at the place of his father, Sayyidina Usman Mbacké Noreyni, okay? So, what can I say else? I don't know if I can say something else, but I do think that I am a believer, and I am with Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké since the beginning of things, since the beginning of, of his coming on power. Thank you so much. That was the first question. Yeah, did I answer?
Thank you for that that great answer. We know that since the beginning, as you said, you were with Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni, and he is recognized to be a really particular a man who have visions, and those visions he achieve his goals as he attempt to. So people might not understand the fact and really the idea behind Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni. People might also not understand his vision and the fact that he built his own tools to achieve his objectives. As a communicator in his cell, what will you tell to people who today want to understand about the mission, about the different platforms? We talk about a political party, we talk about the D1, and we talk about other little platforms and activities. How can you explain in a resume to people who don't understand that conception of living, what is Cheikh Ahmadou KARA doing?
Well, it's just, it would be just a little bit difficult to sum up in just a word of the number of questions you asked me to answer. But let me just be more precise and tell you just one thing. We were with his father, Sayyidina Usman Mbacké Noreyni. And Noreyni said in his time that the power of creation, the bee power, what made things, really, means something, the power of creation, was just given to Cheikh Muhammad Fadal by Imam Thierno Birahim Mbacké. And after Muhammadul Fadal, this power was given to Sayyidina Usman Mbacké Noreyni. And he said that this power of creation, this word, the real word with capital W, will dwell in his, in his house forever. And whatever may be the name of the one who is come after, he will be, the heir of this word, this power. And as a believer, as someone who believes in God, we do think that this power is in the hand of Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni. Just because he showed us in many times. I do think that. And, in hard times, people do never believe in God. They facing difficulties. It's the reality of things. They do never believe in God. But time has come to think that, to get a restoration of order, as I can, if I can say so. A restoration of order will mean setting path again on the way of God, footing again on the way of God, believing again to God. Just because God is at the beginning and at the end of everything. And God and this word, if the notion of creation, the bee power, is in the hand of Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni, I do think that he is the solution. Whatever may be the case, if whether people believe it or not, he is the solution. And people have to come near this, spiritual leader. He's not this thing, I was someone who was going to be qualified in there, just on the political field. No. people do not have to think that Muhammad KARA Mbacké Noreyni, has just one power, which is on the political field. No. He is on the political field, on the social field, on the economic field, and on the religious field. He is the one who can give, who can bring a solution to the problem you're facing. I don't think so. Thank you so much.
Thank you for those briefings. It was really interesting. Just the last question to you. We used to hear Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni phrasing, two popular phrases. The first one is Wasalamun ala mani tabahil huda. The peace is with the one who follows the good path. And the second one is Likulli shay'in ajal, as that popular phrase. At the time, each time is the right to achieve a matter. How can you, just in a resuming, brave that to us? How can you explain to us? Because in all his speeching, we used to hear him talking about those phrases. He used them all the time. And those come from writings of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba and from the Holy Quran. So as his manager in communication, how can you, just in a couple of phrases, resume that to us? What do Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké means about those two phrases?
So what means this kind of question is just this thing. He is sure to achieve the goal of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, Khadimi Rasul. He is sure to achieve it. He's been chosen for that, and he will achieve it, whatever may be the case. So trust him. It's better. People have to trust him, and everything will be okay. Thank you so much.
Alors toujours dans la même lancée, nous, après avoir terminé avec Monsieur Madieye Jhonson, nous en venons avec Monsieur Abou Sambou. Je pense que Abou Sambou est une personnalité incontestable dans l'entourage de Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni. On le voit souvent dans le PVD, mais également dans beaucoup d'autres structures. En fait, c'est un peu l'élément partout pour tous. C'est Abou Sambou partout, Abou Sambou fait. Donc, Abou Sambou, la même question que j'ai posée à Madieye, on va faire la même chose. En quelques phrases, est-ce que tu pourras nous dire exactement qui est Abou Sambou? Parce que les gens peuvent voir Abou Sambou avec Cheikh Ahmadou KARA, avec les missions de Cheikh Ahmadou KARA. Ils ne peuvent pas peut-être comprendre cette mission que tu es en train de manager, que tu es en train de gérer. Donc, en quelques phrases, qui est Abou Sambou et qu'est-ce que Abou Sambou joue dans cette mission que déclare Cheikh Ahmadou KARA?
Les agradezco mucho para presentarme. Decir solamente que Abou Sambou es un hijo de un Jola y de una Wolof. Son etnias de Senegal. Bueno, después de terminar los estudios superiores, nada más volver de España, en Madrid, encontré un día así con un hombre que se llama Khadim Guissé, a un señor en Darmoussi. Era como un sueño, estaba aquí pensando a una personalidad de cierta edad que se llama Cheikh Mbacké Noreyni. Y todo comenzó así. Me dio unas recomendaciones que más tarde yo comprendí, pero no sabía exactamente lo que era. 4 años después falleció, en 1981. Pues Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké pasó como el responsable moral de toda la familia. Y empezó una colaboración de sinceridad, de tranquilidad, con un hombre que fascina. Y pues siempre cuando tenía que decir algo o escribir algo me llamaba, y como yo estaba en la misma clase en la universidad con la Sokhna, Jen, su mujer, hacíamos español, estábamos en el mismo banco, pues así trabajábamos juntos. Y eso se prosiguió así hasta un momento en que yo estaba como la base intelectual en escritura. Son pensamientos del jefe y yo solamente traducía lo que decía. Pues por eso tiene confianza en mí y siempre yo intento merecer esta confianza, lo que pues me llevó hasta aquí. Y por eso siempre la gente dice que Abou está en Diwan, el Movimiento Mundial para la Unicidad de Dios, está en el partido del político, una formación política de tipo especial, que no se asemeja a estos partidos o a aquellos partidos, en Bamba Feb y en todo. Hasta hoy, en lo que vamos a compartir, es una coalición Harnubi, la coalición del siglo, con el señor Ousseynou Fall, que es un nieto de Mam Cheikh Rafal. Entonces, nieto de Serigne Touba, nieto de Mam Cheikh Rafal, son cosas que merecen réflexion.
La dernière question, c'est aujourd'hui, pour les néophytes, pour les gens qui ne comprennent pas cette mission qu'elle lance Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni, pour ceux qui ne savent pas de quoi il parle, qu'est-ce qu'il veut, comment est-ce que vous pourriez les expliquer à peu près par rapport à cette mission politique, économique, sociale de paix? On entend souvent parler de paix, on entend souvent parler de réunification. On aimerait comprendre quelle est aujourd'hui la source des mouvements qu'implante aujourd'hui Cheikh Ahmadou KARA. Où va-t-il? Où va-t-il? Parce qu'on le voit dans chaque segment de la vie quotidienne. Donc, Abou Sambou, je pense que vous êtes une personne qui pourra nous élucider parfaitement sur cette question. Où va Cheikh Ahmadou KARA? Pourquoi le Diwan? Pourquoi Bamba Feb? Pourquoi le PVD?
Bueno, gracias. Vuelvo a decir lo que había dicho ahora, que Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni se ha sido investido de una misión, con gran M, una misión mundial para ofrecer a cada una de las personas que están en torno a él una plataforma espiritual, porque estamos en un mundo de crisis, un mundo desarreglado totalmente, y el hombre se está buscando por todas partes. Entonces él, heredero de Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba Khadimou Rassoul, legítimo, está intentando ofrecer a cada una de las personas una plataforma en que cada uno pueda expresarse. Por eso tenemos a quienes les interesan lo del militar, pues tenemos una plataforma. Los que se interesan a la música tienen plataforma. Los que se interesan a la política tienen plataforma, pero política de otra forma, para mostrar que la vida tiene sentido, pero el mundo una finalidad. Por eso digo que Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni es heredero de una misión que debe propagar por todo el mundo, porque Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, el fundador de la Muridía, es un hombre de paz y de justicia.
Back again, this time with Serigne Cheikh Mbacké, who is actually the son of Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni. He will definitely resume what was told with Abou Sambou, but with Madieye Jhonson. But before that, I would like him to explain to people who are watching him what do he represent to see that in our religious families, people sometimes don't integrate their sons and their children in the mission, but that is a little bit the particularity of Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké Noreyni. His children have a special mission toward him. So before resuming what was told here in a quickly way, what do you represent in the mission?
Auzubillah, bismillah, inna waliyallah. I thank you, my sister, for the question. I think it's going to be a little bit hard for me as a son to answer, because as you know, in Senegal, if you talk about your father, they might think that it's not objective, so you understand. What I represent is simply a disciple, as you too, because as you know, in our families, we do not expect to live as father and son, that relationship between our fathers, relationship father-son or father-daughter. All we have to do is give our souls, our lives, our everything to our fathers. So I think that position will be understood by everybody. Also you who asked the question. And I think that answer will fit you.
So to continue the matter, we'll just ask you to resume in just a quick way what Madieye and Abou told us about the missions of your fathers, about his platforms, his work, but about the special people and personalities he inject in his mission. What do you think about it first? And secondly, what do you have to say to people, as the same question, who don't actually understand definitely this mission, this whole mission thing and this whole platform things? What do you have to tell them to make them understand and to make them feel a better way about Cheikh Ahmadou KARA and about his ideology?
Thank you. First of all, I'll be on the side of Mr. Madieye Jhonson and the Dean Abou Sambou. It's quite hard and quite easy as well, because Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké, to tell the truth, he is a special person that all Senegalese know. He has a worldwide mission, and by the different platforms he created by now, since 1981, everyone in this world who has heard about him or has seen him has captured something special about the human being of Cheikh Ahmadou KARA, his personality. Because it's gonna be a little tricky to say it because I'm his son, but it is the truth. He has something so special in him that when you see him, it blows up your eyes. And I think you can be my witness. So, as a resume, people just have to come towards him to understand him. You can, from anywhere you are, give appreciations or critics, but once you get toward him, you will understand the real man he is and the real superman he is. I think that's all I had to say.
Really interesting and a moving ending by Cheikh Mbacké about his father, but as he stated, about not only a father but a guide for him. I think that personally, I was kind of planning the journalist affair, but most importantly, what we need to understand, and I think all this ideology thing about Cheikh Ahmadou KARA, it's the human being. He have a personality that, as Cheikh said, attract people. But it does not attract people as by the ideas, but as just the humanity in this man, which is a wonderful matter that people should start to discover. Thank you to everyone who listened and who was present in this little, I don't know how we can call it, conference call or our meeting, and we think that this was just trying to make you understand a little bit about these missions of Cheikh Ahmadou KARA and the platforms that he is building today toward his disciple, but also his son. Kon ñu gàttal ci wolof di sant ñëpp di gërëm ñëpp doon waxtaan ak ñenn ñi nga xam ne dañoo bokk ci njabootu Serigne Modou KARA Mbacké Noreyni ngir ñu jox ñu ay tegtal waaye ñu jox ñu ay leeral ci liggéey bi nga xamante ne bi mi ngi koy tàmbali di def nit ñi di ko gis waaye du ñëpp a ci am benn dégg-dégg bi kon jox jot nañoo waxtaan ak sëñ Madieye Jhonson mi nga xam ne dafa bokk ci ñi nga xam ne ñoo yor waxu sëñ bi ak communication waaye Abou Sambou mi nga xam ne it daanaka bras droit la ci sëñ bi yoral na ko lu bëri jëm ci plateforme yu ci mën di doon waaye ñun bu ñëwee tamit waxtaan ak sëñ Cheikh mi nga xam ne doom la ci sëñ bi waaye représenté lu bëri ci ñoom loolu di wan ne kon dafa mel ni Serigne Modou KARA taxawal na plateforme bu organisé boo xam ne ku ci nekk am na ci liggéey bu am solo boo ciy doxal ñu leeral ñu rek ñoom nañu Serigne bi kat dafay teg ay yoon yoo xamante ne bu ci nekk rek la nekk ca bopp ba mooy bëgg a liggéeyal Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba Khadimu Rasoul Serigne Touba lam waxoon naan malakani zahiru aw kaman badat malakal batinu hikmatan adat suñ borom da ko moom loo bépp mébétu zahir waaye boole ko moom loo bépp mébétu batin dafa mel ni kon ci loolu la Cheikh Ahmadou KARA Mbacké teg tànkam ñu koy ñaanal maamam dimbale ko ba mu àggale mission yooyu di ñaanal ñëpp ñoo xam ne teewoon nañ fii di naan leen wasalaamun ala mani tabahil huda